The Military Peer Support Program is a structured support system for our military service members who are deployed to serve our nation in its time of need. Our agency goal is to ensure the health and safety of employees returning from military service and to assist them with traditional issues they may be facing, whether it's before, during, or after their deployment. We currently have 22 team members. The volunteer support teams consist of DOC military personnel, mental health professionals, and clergy. Teams are trained in outreach and referral resources, active listening skills, group facilitation skills, and the ability to recognize stress symptoms. The idea came from, in April of 2010, Assistant Deputy Commissioner Karen Henderson and the Department of Corrections Employee Assistance Services Unit met with the Connecticut Department of Correction to review their program. They were very helpful in providing information. Their program has been running for 4 years now. We've adopted and modified their program to be our own. We tailor it to our department and also our military members' needs. In August of 2010, we conducted a focus group meeting to gather baseline information regarding the needs of the Department of Corrections employees who have actively deployed. We had 18 participants from 12 different institutions and divisions. We had over 247 years of DOC experience and 197 years of combined military experience. 13 of those in attendance were deployed in combat zone. 3 had multiple deployments. We had 4 different theater operations: Afghanistan, Bosnia, Iraq, and Kuwait. This group was able to establish the foundation of a military peer support program.
Personally, what this program means to me is almost just like when you enter the military, your duty to do something, and it felt like this was my duty. I've been deployed. I know how it is to be deployed, what it does to the family, before you go, while you're gone, and when you come back. And I had an easy transition with my support group at home and my friends and family. And it was just something just to give back to our fellow brother officers. The training I had when I first entered the program was 40 hours training with, there was like 20 of us. And they gave us all the information that we need to help our fellow soldiers out and how to give it to them, how to help them and their families in pre-deployment, deployment, and post-deployment.
The Military Peer Support Program supports the service member through all 4 phases of deployment, starting with the pre-deployment. Team members will conduct an interview with the military peer support member, introduce the program to them. They'll distribute information about their benefits. We'll also assist them in the legal preparations such as their wills, power of attorneys, and family care plans. The second phase is the active deployment. Here we'll communicate regularly with the service member and their family. We'll supply contact information for the family, whether it's either financial, emotional, and also behavioral issues that children may be having for the absence of the service member. We'll also assist family members on DOC issues regarding pay, health insurance. The third phase is post-deployment. Here we'll coordinate activities for the celebration for the service member returning back to work. We'll also distribute information to the service member regarding issues related to returning from the war zones. We'll work with field training officers and institution ITOs officers for reintegrating the service member back into the workplace.
Yes, the things that we've are gathering together in the different drives that I've been involved with is getting DVDs, movies, and different cosmetic stuff there for our soldiers overseas, so we can get them together, give them to Sergeant Dunn so we can pass them out. We put a box outside our institution front trap, so our officers that are not involved in the program still feel they can give to our soldiers that are overseas. They can participate. They can give something of themselves to our brother officers overseas.
And fourth and finally, the most important, the homecoming awareness. This service is intended to educate all DOC staff on the potential needs and concerns of military personnel. The objectives are to create a welcoming environment, supportive atmosphere, and a smooth transition back to work. I believe in the Military Peer Support Program because the military has been part of my family life dating back to World War II, to the current war in Afghanistan. Many of my family members have served our nation during peace and conflict. I have experienced a change of public opinion on those who answer the call to duty. Back in the 70s, I would walk through the airport, proud in my maroon beret, black boots that were so shiny they looked like black glass, and seeing the look of disgust in people's eyes. To now, when a passenger would give up his first-class seat to give to a war-weary soldier heading back to home to see his family. I know how it feels to serve, and I also know how it feels to be at home when a family member is serving his country. Everything changes. The simplest things have a new meaning. When the doorbell rings, you're looking for that uniform standing in the doorway. When the phone rings, you're anticipating a bad phone call, and that need to look for a strange government plate when you pull up to your home. The Military Peer Support Program wants to give back to our service members by assisting his family and loved ones. The service member's focus should be on his or her mission. It should be our mission to assist those left at home. We want this program to grow. We want to assist all deployed and returned service members. We want to assist other agencies in establishing their own program to assist their service members. The Military Peer Support Program call is to give our correctional professionals, along with their families, support as they make the personal sacrifice for freedom.